Episode 20. Yo, my boy, what's the word? I'm trying to get our guests on here, man. It ain't letting her add on, man. Damn. I'm trying to get our guests on here, man, so we get this thing started, man. Oh, there we go. There we
Yeah.
go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what we talking about, man. So what are we here to do? We here to celebrate, you know, what we always do every time we get a chance to do this amazing show. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about Fusion Radio Uncut. And today is episode 20. You know what I'm saying? We made it to 20 episodes, y'all. We 20 episodes deep, so we doing our thing, man. So I had like I always do, man, I always have an amazing guest. You know what I'm saying? I always have some type of amazing talent out of this city or just some amazing talent in this world in general come on this show. You know what I'm saying? But who do we have on the show today? We got Miss Z Honey live in the building. How you doing, man? How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. I'm feeling great. I'm blessed and happy to be here. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. So for the ones that don't know, you know what I'm saying? I'm just not meeting you a couple weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? We just locked in, just got a chance to meet each other and stuff like that. We was both doing our thing on that stage, you feel me? Representing the right way, representing for the city.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely thankful, you know what I'm saying, that I got a chance to be a part of that show because being a part of that show, I got a chance to network and meet all different type of people. And you was one of those amazing people that I got a chance to meet. So definitely good. Definitely appreciative of being a part of that. You know what I'm saying? So to start this off, you know what I'm saying, to start your interview off, I want to start in the beginning, you know what I'm saying, because you knew the Fusion Radio first off, and then you know it's probably going to be all type of people that's watching it live and people that's going to watch it on the replay, you know what I'm saying, that probably never heard of you. So I want to start off in the beginning, get into the nitty gritty, you know what I'm saying, of who Z Honey is. So
For sure.
first question, you know what I'm saying, like, just tell us a little bit about, like, where you from, how you was raised, like how you grew up and stuff like that, and then eventually tie in, like, how did you eventually start getting into music?
Yeah, so it's crazy because I kind of been all over the place. Like my family is from the south side of Chicago, but I grew up in the suburbs, all the way by Six Flags.
Mm,
So as a kid, I used to travel back and forth. I always used to say, "Rap found me." I would never would have thought I would have been a rapper like at all. But I grew up as a regular kid in the suburbs. When I went to college, my first ever relationship, he was a rapper. So
mm.
he kind of introduced me to that world. He had brought me to the studio, and then when I got into the studio, I was like, "Oh shit, it's there's no way I'm not gonna get in the booth at some point." So I kind of caught the bug after that, and then that was like maybe 6 years ago, and then ever since then, I just been being creative. I just started performing like 3 years ago, right after I had my child, and then ever since then, I just meet creatives like how we met at the show, and I just love the city and the vibe and the underground sound.
Okay, okay. So I know you told us that, you feel me, in the beginning, your boy, you know what I'm saying, he brought you to the studio and stuff like that. You checked the vibes out. It was something that you was rocking with. But like, what was that conversation with yourself, or like, what was that thought process like? Okay, I think I could make a career out of this though, because you know you could have been in the studio and caught the vibe. Like, I bet I could lay a couple tracks down, but you got it on some like, I think I actually want to do this though. I want to do this myself. I want to make a career out of it. So like, what was that like, that whole mind state and like that whole thought process behind that though?
Um, well, before it was music, I was always doing my school talent shows.
Mm,
So I always like kind of like love the stage. And you know, when I was growing up, me and my cousins, we would always make up dances and shit. So I would always like be have that kind of performance mindset before I made music. And then when I got introduced to the studio and things like that, it kind of just clicked. So when I started first making music, I was like, oh shit, I'm low key kind of decent starting off. And it just started as a passion. So anything that I feel like speaks to my spirit, that's just what I kind of go towards. I don't really have a goal to be this biggest artist. I'm just trying to see what I could do and do better than who I was last year, yesterday.
mm. Okay, okay. I'm rocking with that. I'm rocking with that. Okay. So what was like one of those first couple songs or like first couple verses that you actually put down, or like you either put down or wrote, that like really had you like, okay, I'm decent. Like, which one of like, what was one of those early verses that kind of stood out to you that you really remember?
I think the first ever song I like finished because when I first started, I had told one of my closest friends like, "Oh shit, I think I might start making music," and she was like, "Oh shit, I kind of write too." So we kind of started making our first songs together, and the first song was actually on my first project. It's called Five Star Chick, and I was like, "5 star chicken, give me 5 stars," and the way I was just flowing on it and the rhymes I just came up with, it just felt right. You know what I'm saying? And after that, it was like, oh shit, I feel like I could really do this. This is me beginning. I can only get better from there. You know what I mean?
For sure, for sure, for sure. So like, talk to me a little bit about your process as far as like how you put your music together and stuff like that. Are you one of those artists that could just like go in a booth, you know what I'm saying, go bar for bar, you know what I'm saying, come out straight out the dome and just do your thing, or like you really have to sit down and write your music and put it together?
Yeah, I'm definitely a writer. Like kudos to the people that can freestyle and get into the booth, but I'm also a Virgo, so I'm a pre-planner. I like to know exactly what I'm gonna do before I go somewhere. So I definitely have to sit and write. But when I am creating, like I'll just put on a beat. Like I need to get off YouTube, honestly. But a lot of my shit come from YouTube, so I'll just put on a beat, and then I'll either base off of the first thing I say. I'll start freestyling, and I'll voice memo myself, and then that's how I begin to write from there. But sometimes I go off the beat title and whatever comes from that.
Um, as far as like what you saying, like as far as needing to get off YouTube, like don't get me wrong, it's definitely better to lock in with producers and stuff like that, like and make those connections and work like that. But like, at the same time though, some of the best producers that's not known are on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So like you never know what you can necessarily create. But if you're gonna do the YouTube thing, just make sure you handling the business as far as like taking care of what you need to take care of to actually use those beats, get them licensed and whatever the case may be, bam, so you can actually make some money off your music. So you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna go that route, just do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? But if you just going on YouTube rapping on nigga shit, then
Most definitely.
that ain't gonna work out for you in the long run. Especially like if whatever song you make off one of those beats blow up. You get what I'm saying? Like it ain't gonna work out for you in the long run. So I definitely understand what you mean by that. So is, is it like put me in the mind state of like a studio session with Z Honey? You get what I'm saying? Like I come to a studio session, like what should I expect out of your studio session? Like what certain things that have to be there? Like is the room full of people? Is it just you? Like is it a Pacific engineer that you like working with? Like put me in the mind state of a Z Honey studio
So
session.
I actually only go to the studio solo dolo. Like I never have people in my sessions. I'm always the first place that I went to studio was Envion Studios, and I've been there ever since. I've had other studio sessions where I've been with other engineers, but Envion is feels like home. Shout out Envion, shout out my engineer Dro. But yeah, so I go to the studio. It's just me. It's my engineer. You know, I'm silly, so I could just be. I'm just goofy, and I get my energy out off off that, and then I just go straight into the music because I'm always prepared, so I already know exactly what I need to get done. I'm probably, indulging in some libations, drinking. I'm not too
Oh
sure.
no, they know what the fuck going on. We
You know,
smoke doty on this
you gotta get
motherfucker.
in the
You know what I'm
vibe.
saying?
You gotta get in the zone. But yeah, it's definitely a solo dolo vibe. If I am collaborating, like I've hopped into other people's sessions, but for the most part, I don't like a lot of people's opinions because I already have a lot of voices in my head that I gotta decipher while I'm in the studio. So I don't necessarily like too many people, but yeah.
No, see, I ask you stuff like that because it'd be like, okay, you really get the process of an artist when you break, like when you ask them certain questions like that. Because, like for example, like how you said, you already have so many voices in your head that you don't really need hella motherfuckers or just people in the studio with you because it's like you don't really need to feed out their energy to do what you need to do because you are already there with it. You know what I'm saying? But that's specifically your process though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad you broke it down like that, gave us a little insight of like Z Honey and how you work. You know what I'm saying? So I know the people that's watching on live, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna watch it on the replay. I know they like, man, when we gonna hear some more music? Let's see how she coming, you know what I'm saying? So you sent me two songs, you know what I'm saying? Out of the two songs, you sent me one song called Puka Stinker, you know what I'm saying? I remember that song from the show, you know what I'm saying? And then you sent me another song called Need Somebody, you know what I'm saying? So out of those two songs, which song you wanna play first on Fusion Radio Uncut?
Um, let's do Puka Stanka.
Puka Stinker, you know what I'm saying? So even though I've heard this song before, you know what I'm saying, I never really got like the breakdown and like what was the real message behind this song. So like just tell me a little bit about like what was the message you was trying to get with this song and like how did you eventually come up with the name Puka Stinker?
Yeah, so I had actually this was like an original beat from somebody. I got it on my page. Dude's name, the engineer or the producer. But I have been plotting on the song on the beat for a while, and then I guess like I was just freestyling or something. Something happened where the Puka Steka part came out. I think I was thinking about my daughter, and I think the beat was on, and I was thinking about my daughter, and it just came out. You my Puka Stanka, and then it kind of just trickled from there. So for those that do not know, I do have a child, and I love my baby. I got a couple songs about her, and that one is dedicated to my daughter and parents out there. Um, and yeah, I forgot what the.
That's what I'm talking about, man. So shout out your daughter. This one for her, man. So we finna go ahead and play this joint, man. Let me know how she coming, man. Drop some fire emojis or something in the chat. Let me know, man. We finna listen to this Puka Stinker by Z Honey. You feel me? Man, don't do that to me today. Crazy. Like, it be these technical difficulties, bro. I swear, like stuff don't be going how it needs to be going
Yes, it does.
sometimes, but it's cool though. Let me see.
It'd be
Let me
like,
check. Man, I ain't trying to get down on me. Let me see. Alright, bet. Cool, cool, cool. Let me do it like this. See if it play like this.
this dope though. This your 20th episode.
Hell yeah, man. Like, I don't know if you know or not, but like, you was out there when we did the balloon release and shit like that before the show, right? Or no, you weren't out there.
I think I was upstairs. I came right before.
Yeah, so my boy, you know what I'm saying, Brian Stinson, you know what I'm saying, the person who created Fusion Radio, you know what I'm saying, folks just passed away this past February 4th, you know what I'm saying? So like Fusion Radio Uncut was basically supposed to be like a add on to what we doing, what we was doing on Saturdays, you know what I'm saying? But like he ended up passing away on the actual day that we started Fusion Radio Uncut, you know what I'm saying? February 4th was the day he passed away, but that was the actual day. Well, it was the actual day, but like that day was really for the first episode of Fusion Radio Uncut, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it was like we we only really had one day to really do our show type shit, which was on Saturday, you know what I'm saying? But we wanted to give y'all artists another avenue to basically do y'all music, you know what I'm saying, and be highlighted and show y'all worth, you know what I'm saying? So we end up coming up with this, but what ended up happening, bro, ended up passing away, so I ended up having to just go ahead, you feel me, just take it over and stuff like that. Hey, your song going, like, it's on YouTube and all that type of shit too, though, because I don't know what's going on with my computer. It's not letting me play the files that you
Oh,
sent
you
me. Let me
good?
see if
Yeah,
it,
yeah. They're both out on YouTube, on Apple Music, whatever fast. But it's Z dot Honey, and it's just the audio.
all right, bet. Let me see. All right, bet. Here you go, right here. Well, my bad, y'all. You feel me? Technical difficulties and stuff like that. But we finna listen to this Puka Stinker. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how she come. It's all my mother, all my father. This was for you. And I love you, all that you do, no one above you. My little lady, drive me crazy, that's my baby. And I love you, all that you do, no one above you. My little lady, drive me crazy, that's my baby. Listen, baby, I just wanna tell you one thing. You my lady, now nothing can come between us. Dedicated my life and I'm just a green piece. You my heart, you know I'm not when you leave, when you leave. But who can say that it's a letter for you? To my girl and all the mothers across the world. The hardest job, I can never give up. Feeling lucky, you the one I'm dreaming of. One of one, my twin, my little savior. You my best friend. I think of you when I'm in a bed. The type of love you know I can never play pretend. I want the fan from any circle that tries to hide the hand. I only wanna see you win. So anything that you want is in the palm of your hand. You know you can stay and I love you. All that you do, you know you can stay my little lady, drive me crazy. That's my lady. You know you can stay and I love you. All that you do, no one about you. You know you can stay my little lady, drive me crazy. That's my baby. You know it's so crazy though, cause he like, okay, let me give you a little backstory so to make this to let this make sense, like make it make sense. So like with that specific day and with everything that went on that day, like I was so like, I ain't gonna say so high, but like with me being high the way I was and I was listening to your song. See, I didn't know like You know what I'm saying? I ain't know you had no kid. You know, I ain't know you at that point
Yeah.
in time. You know what I'm saying? So that was my first impression. I ain't know. See, in the moment when I was listening to the song, I didn't know who you was talking about. Like I'm
Yeah.
listening to the words, but I'm like, damn, I don't know who the fuck's he talking about. Type shit. So like now that I know that you was talking about your daughter,
Yeah.
like the song hit a little different and I
Yeah.
get it a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like not to say like I didn't get it
Yeah.
or I didn't understand it, but like I didn't know who you was talking about. So I'm like,
Right.
shit, I don't really know how to take some of these bars. And I'm like, shit, I don't even know
Yeah, that's
who
pretty.
we talking about
That's,
here. You get what I'm saying? But like not like I said, like I know now that I know that who you talking about, it's like, okay, I'm fucking with it for real, for real. Not
yeah.
saying like I wasn't fucking with it for real, but like I said, it hit a little different. Like, okay, I get why you said this. I get why you said
Yeah.
that. I get why you was flowing on it the way you flowing on. Because you talking about your seed. You talking about something that you created. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different when it's something that's yours that you created. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a little different when it's something like you created with your music. You know what I'm saying? So I love the fact that you took the time to even think like, I bet I'm gonna make a song about my kid. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of artists that got kids out here that ain't never made a song about their kid. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you took some time to think about like your drive, your passion, why you do this, you know what I'm saying? Like one of the reasons you get up every day and put that smile on your face and make this shit happen, you know what I'm saying? You put that into words, you put that into a song, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with that, you know what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah.
did it like it didn't start off as a song like specifically about her. It like it kind of just turned out like that once you started playing around with the beat, right?
Yeah. So initially, like when I had the hook, and it's crazy you say that too because every time I perform the song, majority of the time, a lot of the crowds, it'd be like one or two parents in the crowds, but people still fuck with the song just because it's a good vibe and the hook. You could kind of like it could kind of be about a relationship if you just think about the hook. And initially, when I was writing it, I had the hook. I was like, maybe I should make it about a relationship so people can relate to it a little bit more. But as I was going, I was like, there's no way I could go the route of my child because it's just easier to speak about. I love her so much, so it was just easier. The verse came out a lot faster thinking about her than anything else.
Okay, okay, okay. So just talk to me a little bit about like not to like go too in depth with your daughter, you know what I'm saying? But like that's like okay, with you having a daughter and still trying to have a career, like that's amazing. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I know it get like kind of hectic sometimes. Like not so much on some, you know what I'm saying? Because that's your pride and joy. That's your everything. You know what I'm saying? But like at the same time, though, that's a whole I wouldn't say project, you get what I'm saying? But like that's a whole thing in
It's
itself.
a whole
You get what I'm saying? So like you trying to probably juggle your personal life, you yourself, then you got your daughter, you get what I'm saying? That's
hmm
something totally different. Then you still got a music career you trying to juggle at the same time. You get what I'm saying? And then I don't know like other goals and hobbies you got outside of that, you get what I'm saying? But you probably got something else you trying to juggle at the same time. You get what I'm saying? So like just talk to me a little bit about like actually trying to juggle all that and having that weight on your shoulders and understanding though, like you got to make this shit happen though. At the end of the day,
Yeah, actually, one of the bars I say in a song is the hardest job, but can never give up. Because really, parenting is the hardest job in the world, but it's the most rewarding. Like, I would never choose any other route to have my child. It hits way different when you have a mini you. But it's it's hard as hell, and I'm a full time student too, so it's a lot that I juggle and go through. But that's why I allow myself to take my time. Like that's why I say like I'm not trying to blow up on music. I'm just trying to be creative and try to do my best, come out when I can, and make the connections that I can when I can, and still be the best I can for my daughter because that's the most important thing. Like as long as she knows that she's loved and there for her, everything else is because you can be successful, you can have all the money in the world, but if your kids don't know you, if your kids don't know love, kids don't know God, what what are you really doing anything for? You feel me? So
what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? So I definitely get that, and I definitely understand that. Even though I don't have no kids myself, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I definitely be involved and around a lot of kids, and I definitely play a certain type of role in kids' lives. So I definitely understand the importance of actually being there. I don't think a lot of people understand that. Like when it comes to kids, like don't get me wrong, you need the money, you need the, you feel me, and stuff like that. But it's the time that really matter. You know what I'm saying? Kids ain't really, they don't care about how much money you spend or who bought this and who bought that. They care about who was there at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I definitely understand what you mean by that.
So
So just talk to me like, so in the beginning, if I remember correctly, you know what I'm saying, you told me you've been doing this for at least like 6 years now, you know what I'm saying? So like just talk to me a little bit about this 6 years though, because 6 years is a long time. You know what I'm saying? So like, just tell me a little bit about like the transitions in your career, like as far as like you getting better musically, you getting like more confident, all type of things. Like, tell me like the gradual steps and the progression that you've been going through in these last 6 years though.
yeah. So when I first started, I didn't even really tell people like I made music. Majority of the reason is because one, like I told you, I'm not a freestyler, and back then I wasn't as confident in myself like as I am as an artist now because I do shows and stuff. But I always got annoyed when people was like, "Oh, you rap, spit some, right?" What you mean? Spit some? That just shit used to irritate the hell out of me. So I tell people back in the day, but then um, life just happened, and then I had my daughter, and then after that, you big up to my mom because really, in my support system, my village, because she didn't want me to lose my passions and my individuality just because I became a mom. So she allowed me to still go out and network and go to open mics. And when I started the open mic scene is when I really started gaining confidence because I love performing. Like I feel like I'm a performance artist. People really fuck with me and kind of understand my gift when they see me live. So as I started going over mics and I started seeing people's feedback from me, that of course built my confidence. And then people were telling me I need to drop music, and I was like, "Shit, you right? I need to drop some music." And then after that, you know, you just meet more people, and it comes full circle for real.
Definitely, definitely. Like, I, it's funny you broke it down like that because that kind of sound like my progression as far as me getting better as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Because in the beginning, I didn't really tell people I made music either. Like, it was only kind of like the guys and some people that got close. You know, I or at the band play this, play that, or I play something and motherfucker be like, "Damn, who that is? That's you," type
Yeah,
shit. You know what I'm saying? You make music, so. I definitely get what you're saying. Like with my confidence though, it kind of like I think the confidence kind of grew like as far as like when I just started getting better musically type shit. You know what I'm saying? I put a couple of things out, got certain feedback, seeing what people like, what they don't like. Because in the beginning, I didn't have no real identity as far as like what I was going for as far as
right.
the music. I was just so much because like music for me, music was like one of those things where like I started making music because I wanted an avenue to say and speak on things that I wasn't really comfortable with just coming out and saying. You know what I'm saying? Because I started making music when I was in high school. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things was going on in my life, stressful events. You know what I mean? All type of shit. So it was like music gave me an avenue to speak on things that I wasn't just openly able to say or like really had that type of shoulder to really lean on and talk to somebody about. So I'm like, all right, but I'm gonna vent to the music type shit. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't until like I really started taking it serious after I got out of school, after I did my year in college and stuff. That's when I really started putting out music, getting feedback, and understanding what people like and what they don't like. And once I started really honing in on that flow and that sound, then that's when the confidence really started coming. Like, okay. Then that's when I started telling niggas like, yeah, I'm an artist type shit.
Period.
I'm an artist now. You know what I'm saying? I done figured this shit out a little bit. Now I'm an artist.
That's
So,
real.
so I definitely get what you're saying, man. So like, have you put out any projects and stuff so far? Like in your 6 years, have you put any projects out, or has it just been like slowly but surely putting out singles whenever you get a chance to?
Yeah, so I got a couple singles out, and then I put my first ever project was titled "I Can Only Get Better," and I put that out in like 2020, and then I think like end of last year I did a podcast interview. Cole Hard Facts, shout out
Mm-hmm.
Facts podcast, but he was letting me know how there's still people that listen to projects, because initially I was like, man, I don't even know if I want to drop another project just because you ain't got that, like, as a musician, you don't really have that fan base yet. So for me, in my mind, I was like, nobody was really listening to projects. I might just, drop singles or videos, but that could take time too. So he just, put on my heart that there's people that listen to it. So I dropped another project. I think it was February of this year. Title "I Can Only Get Better" Part Two, and that's been going well. And I just been trying to perform the newest music and just see the crowd and which ones they gravitate the most, and that's where I'm gonna try to go toward shooting in our next music videos.
Mm. Music video. So tell me about the last music video. You know what I'm saying? When was the last time you dropped the project? Like on some, let me drop a video on them. Let me show them how I'm coming type shit.
Yeah, the last music video was it might be almost 2 years, coming up 2 years, but the song, the second song I sent you, "Real With It," that's the last video I dropped, and I did that music video specifically for that song because, like I said, and I was doing open mic for so long, and that was the most popular song when I performed it. So I was like, let me do a music video. People loved it, so it was fun. I did it in Chicago. I had some friends in it. It was a vibe. It was cool. Like, I want to be more consistent, but it just be a lot. Be life and shit. Bills need to be paid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Damn, bro, I swear to God, I just woke up this morning. Motherfucker, $800 was going on. Damn. That's cotton on insurance. I'm damn.
Oh God, it just hit your ass.
I'm, I had to start calling around, start telling, hey, I ain't even gonna be able to do without the bam no more, man. They didn't got down on me. I gotta wait till some shit happen, boy.
Hell no.
Hey, you definitely right. Life do be life, and that be like,
Man,
man. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do though. Like, cause if this really what you want to do, you're gonna look past all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna handle your business, do whatever you gotta do, get through these trials and tribulations, these obstacles, and you're gonna make this shit happen. Cause that's how you know who really want this shit or not. You know what I'm saying? Because we all got trials and tribulations. We all got bills. I ain't gonna say we all got kids, but most of us got kids. You know what I'm saying? It's some type of
yeah,
something that's to everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's just somebody out here that ain't going through shit. You know what I'm saying? Some worse than others, but everybody going through something. So it's all about like just persevering, man, pushing through and handling your motherfucking business, especially if you love music the way you say you love music. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
And just do what you can, because if you could just drop cover art with the audio, drop the cover art and worry about the videos later. Because time is gonna go by and shit be stay in your vault, and you'll be like, damn, this song is fire, and then you listen to it over and over and over. As an artist, you get over some shit. You'll get like, there's so much stuff in the vault, and that's why I decided to drop that project, because a lot of the songs were years old. So I'm like, let me just drop it and shoot a music video to that song, still be out there. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly, man. So that sounds like a good transition right there, man. So I want to go and listen to this real with you. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm gonna watch the video over here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna flip it so y'all can watch the video too. And folks, great. We gotta watch this shit together. You feel me? We gotta watch this shit together. Hold on, y'all gonna fuck. Hold on, let me switch it first, cause y'all gonna miss some shit. She came in the gate. She on that. She popping straight bottles out the gate. Hold on. I need somebody real with it. Need somebody trill with it. Know how to deal with it. I need somebody real with it. Need somebody trill with it. Know
how to deal with it. I need somebody real with it. Need somebody trill with it. Know how to deal with it. I need somebody real with it. Need somebody trill with it. Know how to deal with it. Know how to deal with me. I need somebody that know how to handle me. Not trying to offend you, baby. I just want that level that rock for me. Really, really rock with me. Do a pure ride or die and lie for me. Yeah. Coming with that energy to make a chick like me wanna clear the sea. I need somebody cause bracket who won't flap it with deep pockets. I need somebody real erotic, make me drop it, fuck the logic. I need somebody cause bracket who won't flap it with deep pockets. I need somebody real erotic, make me drop it, fuck the logic. I need somebody real with it, need somebody trill with it, know how to deal with it. I need somebody real with it, need somebody trill with it, know how to deal with it. I need somebody real with it, need somebody trill with it, know how to deal with it. I need somebody real with it, need somebody trill with it, know how to deal with it. 1 2 2 4 3 5. Hit my number offline. My shit slap, no fly. He keep calling cut ties. None of his ass is up line. Go home and cry to your moms. Don't call me, I don't give a fuck about it. I don't give a fuck about your grief. All of that wanna retreat. My shit belong with the elite. I don't wanna be, bitch, I don't even wanna talk. You had your chance, now get lost. Need get ghost. None of these bars is jokes. On to the next time I flow. I don't even wanna have to boast. But my shit gon' go. My shit crack. Just like the 90 you attack. Gave my heart, now give it back. Demon time, bitch, I'm back. I need somebody, I need somebody real with it. Need somebody real with it, know how to deal with it. I need somebody real with it. Need somebody real.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, I need somebody real with it too. I'm supposed to Hey, the whole time I'm sitting there while y'all watching the video, I'm back here like, damn, I need somebody real with it too. I'm
No,
supposed to Oh, this shit is crazy. But I ain't gonna lie. I like that beat though. That shit hard. I'm from the grade. That shit hard. I like that shit. Like I could bang that. I'm from them. I could see myself riding to that. That shit cover right there. I'm from them. I could smoke a blunt to that shit.
period.
Hell yeah. So like for a person that's never heard Z Honey, you know what I'm saying? A person that ain't never heard none of your music, never tapped in, none of that type of shit. And this your first time meeting them. How would you describe yourself as an artist? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's the hardest question ever. When everybody asks me that question, bro, that's so hard, bro, because different vibes. Like, I like to show, not tell. Like, I could sit here and say, um, I'm this and that vibe, and then when they see me on stage, they still would not even expect for me to be like that. So I would say I just don't put myself in a box. I have all types of slow jams, high shit, ratchet shit, you know, emotional shit, all types.
No, that's what's up though, man. You don't never want to put yourself in no box. You know what I'm saying? That's why we call ourselves artists. You know what I'm saying? We not just rappers and shit like that. Hell no, we can switch it up. We can do whatever a motherfucker need us to do. We can adapt. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I've been noticing about a lot of artists in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of artists in Chicago can adapt and make different music if you really push them to that limit. Like, don't get me wrong, like motherfuckers do their drill thing and whatever the case may be, but like if you really push these artists to do something different, they could do it for real, for real. We motherfuckers just gotta try. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
So the summer is vastly approaching. Vastly approaching. It's damn near here. You know what I'm saying? We in what's this? May
Yeah, like
what's today? May what?
May 6th.
Yeah, May 6th, you know what I'm saying? Shit, next month be June. Shit, that's nothing. Shit. Some motherfuckers shit, they look at it like shit, the middle of May or something, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Especially the kids that's in college that's getting out in a couple weeks, you know what I'm saying? So what should we be expecting from Z Honey this summertime? You know what I'm saying? I know you at least, even if you ain't got a whole tape or something like that, I know you at least got a banger or something that you finna put out that you can at least push the whole summer something. Like I know you got some up your sleeve this summer. So what's some things that we should be expecting from you this summer?
You should expect some visuals. I want to drop some. music videos, type of visual content. Because I already got that project out, so I just want to highlight some of the songs on the project that's been doing well, that people have been wanting to hear. And I noticed that my support base, they like to, so I'm just gonna give them what they want.
That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. So I ain't gonna lie, this was a great interview. I ain't gonna lie, this was definitely a great interview. We talked about a lot of great shit. Even though like all the interviews be great, it just be like I don't know. What I'm noticing is they all great, but they all great because y'all all come with y'all own different personality, y'all own person. Like I get a chance to chop it up with y'all 1-on-1, talk about all different type of shit, figure out what y'all movement is, what y'all got going on. You feel me? All different type of shit. Then I don't know. It's like I be kind of excited to do this show because it be like I don't know, bro. I get a chance to meet new people and stuff, people in my city, people that like
Yeah.
I feel like I probably would have never got a chance to bump heads with. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, and that's one thing I've been noticing about like me myself as a radio personality and like as an artist. Like, I gotta get outside more. I gotta meet my people, shake hands and shit like that. Cause don't get me wrong, like the social media thing, cool and all. Like, you definitely got to do your thing on social media in this age of us trying to be artists, but you still got to get outside too though and shake these people hands and meet people in real life. So I'm definitely glad I got a chance to meet you in real life, see how you coming, see you rock that motherfucking stage and shit like that. Because I don't know if that was your OG or not, that was with you, but she definitely, whoever that lady was, that like that older lady, I don't know if that was your auntie, mama, whoever that was, you feel me, that was with you, but she definitely on your side because she was trying to get people to, you feel me,
Yeah,
bring that energy, turn up with see honey, you know what I'm saying? So you need those type of people on your team, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. I always love interviews and chats like this, talking to people in the in the industry and community, because you really get a different perspective. You get to chat and you realize that we really have a lot in common with each other. Even though we from wherever the fuck we're from, it don't matter. Come down to this music, it's universal. So I love having. I'm grateful to be here, and I appreciate you, bro. You rocked the stage, your big one, and this is dope. I want you to go on with this shit too, because never know what this can take. And you never know who's watching. That's
Oh no, for sure, man. I ain't got no choice. Shit, I gotta keep bro shit alive, bro.
real.
Like this man was doing this show for 17 years and shit like that. He put in work for 17 years, so I'm like, man, I can't just let this shit fall over, man. Just no, I can't. I ain't no hell no, because it's like Fusion Radio was created to help
Yeah,
artists. Fusion Radio was created to push artists and stuff like that because bro started this show because he like grew up with Lupe Fiasco. You know what I'm saying? So Lupe Fiasco was a big inspiration to him. And Lupe Fiasco was the reason that he got into radio and ended up going to school for radio and end up eventually creating Fusion Radio. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with him seeing what Lupe Fiasco was doing in the beginning of his career, just like caused him to create his own career. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at it like me doing this show. You never know who I might motivate, who I might put on, or who I might change their mindset to do whatever they trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Because not saying like I've been seeing people take my thunder and no shit like that, but I've been seeing a lot of people that I done interviewed or did like interacted with starting to do their own podcast or starting to do their own thing. So I'm like, I'm just looking at it like, damn, motherfucker out here doing their thing type shit. Like motherfuckers starting to put these ideas into fruition, and people in my city is really starting to like understand that we can do this shit together. Like the more and more we come together and we do things like this and we network and we vibe out and we show these people that we ain't just dumb niggas in this city and we could really and we really got talent.
right.
What we gonna take this fucking industry over with? Cause I don't be liking how like L.A., New York, Atlanta, all these other different places could get they shit together and do their thing and make this motherfucking money. But us as one of the major cities in the United States with a lot of great fucking talent, we got good comedians, we got good artists, we got good painters, we got good chefs, we got great everything in Chicago. But we just can't get it to fuck together. We can't come together to do shit but kill each other and all this stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's ones that it's people out here. Don't get me wrong. It's people out here doing their thing together. But it's not like how it should be though. Like we should all be able to come together in some type of way, but we gonna get that though. We definitely gonna get that though. You know what I'm saying? Just doing little shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Continue to just stay consistent and do what we need to do ourselves. I feel like we'll get there one day. You know what I'm saying? But before we get up out of here, though, before we get up out of here, you know what I'm saying? I do this with all my guests that I had come on here and stuff like that. I need some piece of advice from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, with you being an artist, it could be a piece of advice that you feel like somebody in the music world should know, or it could just be a piece of advice in life in general that you think a person should know. But I need at least one piece of advice from Z Honey before we get up out of here.
Okay. Well, I would say this could apply to music and just life, everyday life. I think your biggest, most important goal when you wake up every day is to be 100% authentically you. However, God, all the quirks, all your flaws, all your unique, you need to share that. And don't be afraid to put yourself out there exactly how you're made. Because whether you're yourself or you're trying something else, somebody not like you. Just like you don't like some everybody in the world. It's not your business who likes you or who doesn't like you. Your business is how you love. Show up for yourself, show out for yourself, and just be you 100%. And everything is gonna come together after that.
That's what I'm talking about, man. I love that piece of advice. Do you. Just be you.
Exactly.
Can't nobody be you but you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely rocking with that, man. I'm definitely rocking with that message you just gave right there. So definitely got to tap in with you. Definitely got to try to put some shit together in some way, somehow. You know what I'm saying? You definitely got some shit. And I definitely hope you continue to do your thing and continue to raise your daughter, continue to be blessed, continue to be safe. You know what I'm saying? Get some money, stay out the way. On phone because a lot of niggas be in the way, but we ain't in the way. We getting out the way. You feel
That.
me? These fuck niggas. You feel me? But you definitely got to get a peep of your social medias too, though, so they can follow you on all your social media platforms. They can tap in with your music and they can tap in with your movement. You know what I'm saying? You got to
Uh,
get a peep of your social medias.
so of course, my IG, the real Z Honey. Everything else, Q Honey, Z Honey. I have a TikTok, but I barely use that. I really just be on Instagram. But yeah, follow me, fuck with me. Going anywhere? This is just the beginning.
Yeah. Searchky, man, you never know what Z Honey might be in the next couple weeks, next couple months, next couple years, man. So I'm definitely excited for what I'm gonna see, man. You know, we tapped in, we locked in, you feel me? I'm gonna be looking for whatever you got coming, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna support. And that's what I'm on, man. I'm all about supporting my people, supporting my fellow Chicago artists, and just supporting artists in general. You get what I'm saying? It gotta be more camaraderie with the artists. You get what I'm saying? Like these motherfucking labels and shit coming together to make money off our that shit. Why we can't come together to make some money or put some shit together or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? But this was episode 20 of Fusion Radio Uncut. We finna go ahead sign out, man. Everybody just stay safe, stay blessed, man. And we gonna be in touch, man. Yeah, everybody be cool, man. Have my line.
Appreciate you, dog.